Hi, welcome back to the Video Marketing Conversation. Today I have with me a dear friend of mine, Sangram Vajre. And Sangram, why don't you tell us a little bit about your background, a little bit about your experiences as an excellent marketer.
All right, thanks Scott for having me. So I'm Sangram, and I think my name kind of rhymes with Seagram, so maybe that will help everybody kind of remember that a little bit. But I ran marketing for Pardot, which was then acquired by ExactTarget and then Salesforce. So I've been with a very startup company for 6 months, and all of a sudden I was part of $1 billion company, which was like, whoa, what happened here? But just being part of that, I really saw growth in like startup, and as well as a big company like Salesforce can actually act like startup. So I learned a lot over there, and now I'm currently a co-founder and CMO at Terminus, and I can tell you all about that.
So in your experience from seeing a company go from, a few, maybe 100 people, to having a bigger staff, you've obviously seen a lot of trends in marketing.
Yeah.
And last year you were actually recognized by Tag Marketing Awards. You need to be at the Tag Marketing Awards this year. Nominate your friends. But little plug for Sangram and I working on that together. But tell us about what are the things that you've seen? What are the big trends that you're seeing out there and that you've experienced as a marketer in today's B2B market space?
I think one of the biggest trends, Scott, that I'm seeing is all about targeting. It's like, how do I get my message in front of the right people? There's so much noise right now that everybody's thinking about, well, here's another piece of content, here's another tweet, here's another Facebook. It's like, it's like the Gary Vaynerchuk thing. It's not jab, 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 hook. It's really hook, 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 jab, right? People are just pushing content all the time. So the big trend that I'm seeing right now is marketers taking the time to kind of figure out how can I personalize. And this has always been a concept for B2C, but B2B are right now getting around it. And even in B2B now today, people can personalize their messages, people can humanize their messages, and you can still use technology to deliver it, but you can really do those kind of things that you probably even cannot dream of doing it like a few years ago. So I'm really seeing a big trend on personalization.
You mentioned humanization, and I think that's a big trend. A lot of human to human and H to H stuff is going on.
Yep.
So just give me what your definition, because that's a buzzword for me. What is your definition of human to human or H to H marketing?
Yeah, that's a great question. I don't know if I have a perfect definition for it, but the way I think about humanization or kind of human to human is we're all selling to people, and marketers are missing the emotion part of it. They're just doing everything to just get it out there. I want to write blog 3 times a week. I want to tweet every day of the week. I want to put pictures. I want to put cats there because cats actually have a ton of likes, and dogs. So it's like really just going through the motions, but not putting the emotions. Marketing fundamentally hasn't changed from the day anybody started to look television ads or anything like that. Emotion is only the same thing that has kept along from day one even to today, and will be there forever because we're selling to people. So to me, humanization is kind of marketers rethinking about what they're doing, taking the time and putting emotions back into the marketing.
Yeah, and it's a lot of stories, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you want to tell stories, you want to tell things that are personal, you want to let the curtain down a little bit, interact with your audience.
Yeah.
We heard a great speaker earlier this week, or last week it was, James Andrews talked about this. It was really
awesome.
good. So let's go back and talk about this account-based marketing.
Sure.
So what are companies doing, and how can we learn more about that side of how to use automation in that? I know that's some of what Terminus is doing.
Yeah, like what we do, just to give a quick pitch about Terminus or one-liner, we get your message in front of the right people anywhere they go digitally. So that's really what we do, and what we found that you can actually do that at the account level, because in B2B, it's not one person is not buying the product. When was the last time unless you're a one-person company, you went on, did your research, and bought a product by yourself for your company? Typically, you have 4 or 5 or 6 different people who may be using it. You may have to talk to your CEO, CFO. You may have to talk to people who are going to use it. There's so many more people involved in the buying process. That's the fundamental difference between B2B and B2C that marketers are kind of trying to wrap their brains around. So when I think about account-based marketing is the ability to kind of influence all of those people in your target companies across all the channels that they engage on. So people don't wake up in the morning to see emails. I wake up in the morning to delete all the emails so that I can get to the right kind of message that I care about. So for us, account-based marketing is all about getting your message in front of all the decision makers and influencers in the company that you want to target.
It's about building relationship with the organization at a personal level.
Yeah. No, when was the last time somebody closed a lead? Like marketers get excited about, hey, we created thousands of leads. When was the last time we closed a lead? Never. We always close accounts. So it's about bringing sales and marketing together on the common definition of what sales and marketing really should be all about is closing accounts and how do we help them.
So I know, because you and I have been talking about it, and vLink's a sponsor, that there's an opportunity for people to learn more about this. And what are we calling this?
We're calling it Flip My Funnel. So it's all about challenging the status quo. Everything everybody knows about sales and marketing is wrong. That's what we're here to come out. So if you think you're the best marketer or the best salespeople, come to this event and witness. Like, they're going to be ton of amazing speaker from Megan Eisenberg, Megan Herr, who's a sales decisions analyst who's talking about account-based marketing. We're talking to David Rabb, who's a thought leader in the whole kind of technology space for the last 20 years. Joseph Jaffe, who wrote a book on Flip the Funnel. So there's a lot of people coming to this one event, and all of them are talking about how do you challenge the status quo. Everything that we're doing today can be different and can be more human, can be more personalized. It's a matter of time for us to take a step back and look at it.
So I tell you what, we're going to take a quick break. Sangram and I are going to compare some notes about what do you need to expect at the Flip My Funnel event, give you some details on that. Sangram, thank you. Stick around for a few minutes. We'll come right back to you.
Will do.
Thanks for watching.